Lane switch, lanes wish was on the same, but my aim to take my name and brand it. Landry famous, handed down to generations. Don't have limitations. Preparing the fan for all the celebrations.
In the mirror with me, love myself, feeling free. G-O-D is inside of me. In the mirror with me, love myself, feeling free. G-O-D is inside of me. Most feel threatened by your presence. It's the God in you that keep you going. Down 10 times, get up 11 and you keep on going. Glow up, glow up, glow up, glow up, yeah, yeah. Glow up, glow up, glow up, glow up, yeah, yeah.
Welcome back. This is Big Boxx.
Lil Boxx.
Now tuned into
Conscious Universe of the Autism.
yes sir, episode 27. Last winding down the ending of season 1 for the year 2023. All right. So all right, so basically this is something that I just wanted to ask you, and then we'll go into this, and we'll see how it is. So as you are getting older, you have, and then this is a good segue into this, you said you have so much going in your head, your positive thoughts, your anxiety thoughts, things that you can implement in the home you said to get things in order, and what you see may assume, or your perception may look at it as something that you may need to fix, in a sense. So I know how your brain works in that way. So all of that going on in your head, and knowing this space with us here, with your family, is your refuge, is your safe space, in a sense. So how does the things go on in your head versus here? And then we're going to go into 2 other aspects of where you are when you have so much going on in your head. So how do you feel when being home in this space with your mom, with your brothers and your brother and your sisters? How do you feel here? Do you feel like you're safe here? This is a space where you can be yourself, or do you feel you have to dial yourself back here too?
I think this is my own place here where I'm safe, and I could just be myself here.
You could be yourself here. So you feel no judgment here or anything like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going back into the last thing you said is, so why do you feel like those thoughts you do have, you had to really think about it now and say, okay, I'm gonna basically be like, I'm gonna tell y'all when I have those thoughts, versus why you never was telling us those thoughts already. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So what makes you, why you didn't think you could let those thoughts out before? Or did it ever cross your mind to say, hey, let me let them into these thoughts?
So I basically didn't have the thought to tell you.
You didn't have the thought at the time. So us having this conversation basically birthed that idea that you can have those conversations with us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's dope. All right. Okay, so even with those thoughts, knowing now you're going to move forward, be like, okay, now I can let my parents and my siblings and everybody know those thoughts. So do you feel like outside of this house, it's always a place of judgment towards you? Like somebody's going to always be looking at you to judge you?
Definitely.
Definitely? Okay. So what makes you... Is it that noticeable from other people that they're judging you when they interact with you?
Yes.
And what do you think, like when you look at them, what are they judging you on, do you think? What is your mind go?
What I look like and what my personality's like.
Okay, so how do you think they're looking at you as far as saying, what do you look like? From your perception, when they look at you, what do you think they're thinking? Saying, okay, like we know we already get to the point we don't worry about what other people think, but you always move to be aware of your surroundings. So being aware of your surroundings, what Dad has taught you, when you're interacting with other people, how do you think, when you say, what do you look like? What do you think they're thinking like when you look like to them? Like, what is it, does it process in your head?
That they're trying to judge me.
They're trying to judge you? What you think, what criteria are they judging you on?
like how I look, how I dress, what my personality's like, all that type of stuff. It's just plain disrespectful. I experienced all that type of stuff before, from kindergarten through 8th grade. But I hope people don't judge me this time.
Okay, then just going through life, people are gonna always judge you. You know what I'm saying? And in regards to your own style, and this is kind of what we've touched topics on a little bit, and kind of what I was trying to get out of you in a sense earlier, when saying that being a black autistic boy in our community, right? It's a certain way in our community that's what's considered cool and uncool, right? To you, have you noticed that? When I say our community, as far as being a black kid, you compare yourself to the typical social construct of what a black boy should be. And a lot of times you don't feel like you fit into that, right? Okay. So because of the way you dress, because of the way you talk, because of the way you look. But as long as you're comfortable within your skin and doing what you want to do and how you feel, and you're not disrespecting nobody, harming nobody, you should be okay within that. And I know you're good at that, but you may experience it just the way you dress. It's your own style. You know what I'm saying? You be clean. You be fresh. You understand? And that's 100%. You always smell good. You know, so that's the main thing you need to just focus on there. You're going to always be judged. And you're going to always have your own style. The way you want to dress, the way you want to look, the way you want to be. So going forward and in the rest of life, you're going to always deal with that, son. That's never going to go nowhere. People going to always side-eye you and always have something to say. So as far as in that place, it's going to be judgment. But as long as it's not judged off your character or your heart or your spirit, you see what I'm saying? So you keep those things intact and you handle your business the right way, you ain't got to worry about that. Make sense? Okay. And do you often worry about you have to fit in to those modes of when people worry about how you look, how you think, how you talk, how you dress? Do you feel like you have to fit in with those people?
No.
Okay.
Because if they don't want me to group, that's on them.
That's on them. Okay. All right. And so as far as just your interactions now, being in high school, do you feel that same type of energy or no?
Not yet.
Okay, so you predicated speaking that you're gonna see that kind of energy. You think you're gonna see it on a big scale or a small scale?
Small scale.
Small scale. All right, I kind of figured that because you're so now you're being in high school, you're meeting a lot of people with attributes like you, similar ways like you. Okay.
Like this guy named.
Don't say no names, but you could just say. Go ahead.
Like a guy I met. He's kind of similar to the stuff I do, like coding and video game and such. He's also a 3D modeler. Okay, that's what's up. So you're gonna build on that relationship, right? And then from a lot of the other guys that you are interacting with as well, do you feel that same type of ways y'all connecting on good levels? Okay, that's what's up, man. So you very excited, very, very happy, and very enthusiastic, looking forward to this 9th grade year, right? Yes.
All right, that's what's up. And so overall, in general, what do you think this 9th grade year will be for you?
I think it would be a very positive year.
You think it's going to be a very positive year? You think there's going to be a lot of building blocks of seeing how you're going to be as an older teenager getting older? You think it's going to add to that?
Yes.
Okay. And so, out of those experiences that you've had so far, if you could grade it between an A and an F, where do you put your experiences so far?
Like a B.
Like a B plus or a B minus?
B plus.
So you're waiting to actually physically get into school to where you really would see how your interactions would be with other people socially, right? That's what's up. All right, so we could go ahead and kind of wrap this one up, then go into the recap, and then we'll be all set, okay?
Yes.
All right, so that's Big Boxx.
Lil Boxx.
All day. Signing off. One life, one love, one God.
Be royalty.
Peace. Bless up.
Boxx-A-Million.
Boxx-A-Million. Boxx-A-Million.
Mighty Lion of Judah.
Learn